Is trading for comic books still a vital part of the comic book collecting hobby? Hey YouTube, it's Matt here. And like I said, is collecting comic books, is that still vital? Is that still a part of the hobby? Does that still even happen anymore? Now, I'm not the most experienced trader. Like, I have only been to one comic book show, and I forgot to take some comic books to offer as trade in order to maybe get a book that I've been looking for. Now, I have offered, two, I guess. This means two now. All right. I've offered two separate trades to two different people in the past, in a recent past. Now, on both of these, the trades didn't work out so well. I am going to be 100% honest. I was trying to trade up. I was the guy who had a book that wasn't as valuable as the book that I was trying to get. And in both cases, I would try to throw in books. Now, on the one, I was both of them, I was 100% trading equal value for equal value if you do the money. But I wasn't necessarily trading book for book. Now, how that came into play, the one trade, neither trade that fell through that I offered was I upset about. I actually kind of understood it from their point of view. The one, it just, the other person, they just didn't want what I had. I completely respected. The other person, the problem was, I was trading up. The one book that I had, it was about $100 in value less than the book that I was wanting. And I had some other books to make up that value. The other person that I was trading with had a higher graded copy. I had a 9.4 of one book. That person had 9.6 and a 9.8 of the book that I was offering. They just didn't want to trade with me. Honestly, because they already had what I was offering, so it wasn't going to be a win for them. I completely understood it. I have 100% respect for those people because, there's no reason to trade for something you don't like. You don't have to trade. But that gets me to the point I'm at. In trading, are you ever going to honestly trade equal for equal? Does that even exist anymore? Well, I've been looking for a specific book, and I did have a nice book for trade. I had an ASM 300 and a 9.0. Now, what's good about this is I also have an ASM 300 and a 9.8. So I was willing to let this 9.0 go as long as I could get another book that I was looking for. Well, I was looking for a specific book, and I saw it on Instagram. And it's actually, a person that I've met that I consider a friend that he's been on this channel before, okay? I offered this book that I had, that ASM 300, for the book that he put on it. What I liked about it was there was an absolute value difference. And I went into it being polite, and I didn't necessarily say, hey, I want more than just the book that I'm looking for, because the value of the book I was looking for was less than that ASM 300. And I did not state, hey, I want extra books for this. I was just minding my manners, and the seller, or the person that was trading it, was so honest. I cannot say enough good things about Aaron from Double A Comics. The guy is a genuinely great human being. Honesty that is refreshing to see in today's day and age. He recognized that. And trust me, I recognized it before I even reached out to him, but I just didn't state it up front. I wanted to see where this trade was going to go and see, what we could work out. Well, he mentioned, hey, this isn't necessarily quite equal. Is there anything else that you are looking for so that we can make this fair? Now, here's where I'm going to say this is really, really good things about AA Comics. I never stated that. I never said, hey, I'll offer this, but you got to show me more than what the one book. And I will show you the book that I'm looking for because I really, really like this book. I was just going to play it by ear and see what we could do. If the trade wasn't going to be equal, trust me, I'm nobody's fool. I was not going to hand over a book that was more valuable in order to get another book. I would have sold it and then bought. I would have done something, okay? But anyhow, what made this really nice was he offered that to me. He goes, hey, we need to somehow make this, even up. That I have major, major respect for, okay? Not only that, I feel bad, okay? We discussed this. We actually were negotiating probably for about an hour solid back and forth on Instagram. And it was kind of fun because it wasn't just straight negotiation like it was a business deal. We were just talking and a lot of good stuff. But I was so excited once we made the deal that I packaged up the comic book. Now, guys, if you've ever dealt with me, if you've ever bought from me, if we've ever done anything, I like to always put extra books into the package. Just because, okay? I don't know, there's no rule, but I've noticed whenever I receive something, I always kind of like it if there's something extra in there. And again, I've bought quite a few books that never came with anything else. And there is no expectation of extra books whenever you buy something. But it's a pleasant surprise when you do. And I felt so bad because I was excited. I wrapped the package up. I had it ready to ship. Honestly, within minutes of finalizing the trade, I forgot to put extra. But whenever I opened up the package from Aaron AA Comics, there were 3 books in there. 2 of them I knew about, and then there was an extra one. Omega Men, okay? I'm kind of really excited to read this. And he wrote on here, Matt, this is one of my favorite stories. Thanks for being so honest. Aaron, the same thing can be said about you, buddy. Thank you for being honest. Now, this minor book, when I say minor, it's so not minor. This is Batman 232, okay? This book came out in June in 1971. The first appearance of Ra's al Ghul, okay? This is a classic Neal Adams cover. You cannot go wrong with this. This was the throw-in book. Now, what that did, that was the book that equalized the value. But the book that I was looking for, and the book that I am super stoked to get, or have, is Batman number 227. Guys, this is just a classic Neal Adams cover. This is a, homage cover swipe to Detective Comics number 31. There is just something about this cover that I absolutely love. Now, guys, obviously I like Batman, but I have not been the biggest Batman comic book collector. But this book is a seriously dope book. And honestly, my son is a big Batman fan, so he has kind of inspired this. Now, it's kind of funny because one of the people that I subscribe to is Master and Madam Blaster. Two of the people that I subscribe to is Master and Madam Blaster. They just got a Marvel Spotlight number 5, which is the first appearance of Ghost Rider. They just got that book. And the reason they got that book is because their young son is a Ghost Rider fan. Well, my son is a Batman fan, so I had to kind of get this book. And it was inspired by the cameraman. So, guys, awesome addition to the PC. Didn't cost me a cent. And not only did I get this book, I got this book in the trade too. And not only that, I got a super dope trade paperback. So, guys, I love the fact that trading is still possible in this hobby with good people, good, honest people. Shout out to Aaron from AA Comics. And guys, I hope you like this video. If you do, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and put a comment down below. Guys, I want to thank everybody for watching, and you Have a great day.